Welcome to Eureka Street Crypto. This is my anti-professional crypto channel. I'm just a barely sane dude who fell down the cryptocurrency rabbit hole. This channel is my fumbling attempt to communicate myself outside my own head about my journey in the crypto space. It is basically my brain dump. None of this is actual financial advice. Good morning, everybody. I'm Eureka John, and you're at Eureka Street Crypto, broadcasting live from Leander, Texas. It is 5:57 in the morning. Yeah, change that to purple. All right. Just changing my background color. I don't know. Do you like blue or purple? Yeah, I got this handy little remote device where I can change the color. You know, there's light blue, orange. Yeah, it's not a Bitcoin show. It's kind of greenish. I think I'll just go with, I'll go with blue today. All right. So anyway, this is my morning brain dump video blog that I spend a little time in the morning reflecting on the state of, or my view of, things in the world and the market. This is not financial advice. This is just me just seeing what's up and having a little time to process things before the day starts. I got to get up and go to work. Had a good weekend, and it's been a very positive crypto weekend, or week in general. So let's take a look at that here in a second. So this is episode, 437 now? 437 episodes. Wow. March 28th, 2022. And I've been doing this since October 24th, 2020. And I've had a lot of people on the show, talked about a lot of different projects and concepts. I tried to talk about a wide variety of stuff, not just what's currently all over the headlines, but I tried to find obscure projects too. And it's just educate yourself on it all. You know, might as well. Space is so new anyway. Like, who knows what's gonna, take the lead in the future here? I mean, we don't know. So, might as well just learn it all. This is such a new space for us and for everybody. And I haven't felt this excited about anything in a long time. And I was early high school, middle school, I guess, when the internet first came out in the 90s. I guess I was early high school. So I was 16 in 1991. And that's when the internet first started coming out. And of course, I wasn't really old enough, or I guess savvy enough to understand what the internet was at that point. But it's cool that now as an adult, I'm able to fully understand what's going on here in the crypto world, and be able to kind of follow it and put some money into some projects that I think are worthwhile and stuff like that, and get to participate in it, in a way that I never did with the original internet. So yeah, man, consider yourselves lucky if you were too young to be born to remember the birth of the internet. That's one cool thing about being a Gen Xer, and I know some of the Gen Zers call us boomers. But we grew up with both. We grew up with playing outside, not being dependent on devices and stuff like that. And we grew up to be able to play video games and understand technology as well. So I'm happy to be a Gen Xer. I'm happy where I'm at. I know boomers and millennials and Gen Zers a lot of times are at odds with each other. Why fight? Everybody brings their own perspective to the table. But then again, I'm a Gen Xer, kind of talking like a middle child. Why can't everybody just be happy? All right. So let's go over here to CoinGecko. Let's take a quick look and see what's going on with the market. Bitcoin's at $47,122. I was down at my parents' house yesterday, and I was helping my mom out with her crypto.com wallet, and I was helping her to move some stuff over to a decentralized wallet. And I was going to put her on Trust Wallet, and I had her write down her keys. Right now, she, just like a lot of exchanges, you have a 24-hour waiting period after a whitelisting an address to withdraw funds from. That's another problem with centralized exchanges. You have to, a lot of times, there's, you can come and go at any time. Yeah. But you get down to the brass tacks of it and you try to withdraw, and then your address isn't whitelisted, so you have to wait 24 hours for security purposes. And but I set her up with a trust wallet, and we'll go and complete the rest of the tasks next time I'm visiting my parents, and it will get her funds off the centralized exchanges. Another thing is they have some crypto, some Ethereum and Bitcoin on PayPal. Guys, girls, don't don't buy crypto on PayPal. Seriously, PayPal is they don't let you withdraw, and they don't let you hold the keys to your crypto. Sure, none of the centralized exchanges let you hold the keys to your crypto, but you can at least withdraw crypto and withdraw to another crypto wallet. PayPal does not let you withdraw to another wallet. They just allow you to buy and sell that crypto, and that's it, into dollars. And who knows if you ever actually even own that cryptocurrency? I mean, first of all, you never own it because you don't hold the keys to your wallet. But who knows if you ever even actually bought that specific cryptocurrency? You don't, because PayPal is the one sitting there managing it all. So as far as I know, you could be buying, Ethereum or Bitcoin on PayPal, and they could be just sitting there squandering the money and just kind of tracking the price of Bitcoin, being like, yeah. And then if anything happens, like you're screwed, man. Like, seriously. Or if PayPal decides, that you tweeted something or you posted something on Facebook that they didn't like, that goes against community standards. I don't know. Who knows? The way the social credit system is working. And that's why we have crypto and DeFi, to get around this centralized control. And so PayPal gives you one option: to buy and sell. In order to leave and get your money off of PayPal, you cannot withdraw your Bitcoin or Ethereum to another wallet. You have to cash out in dollars. So I told her, I was just like, you know what? Just take your money off of or off of PayPal. And I was like, Bitcoin now it's at 47,000. Yesterday it was at 45,000. I was like, Bitcoin and Ethereum are both doing good. It might be a good time if you just want to cash out on PayPal and just exit the funds and then reinvest whenever we get a retrace. I was just like, and then just put himself somewhere else, put it somewhere else, and I was like, just, who knows if we have some kind of cyber attack, everybody's saying it, even Joe Biden, everybody's saying a cyber attack is almost 100% or 100%. It's imminent, and what's going to happen when a cyber attack hits, especially on PayPal? Is all our 401ks going to be zeroed out? Our bank accounts zeroed out? PayPal zeroed out? Everything and everybody is going to be zeroed out? Is this the Great Reset? And then, none of us will have any money, and the only way we'll be able to jump back in and be reimbursed is by a government airdrop. And how do you get that airdrop? How do you get qualified for that airdrop? Do you have to be in good standing on social media? Do you have to have the jab? Like, things to think about, and who will they include and exclude in this society after some kind of cyber attack and Great Reset? Problem, reaction, solution, the Hegelian dialect, and you don't have to be susceptible to that. You can own your own money. You can be in control of your own finances and have the keys to your money and your crypto. So I have the keys to my crypto off of exchanges in decentralized wallets, both online and offline, and I hold the keys to that crypto. So if we do have a cyber attack and everything does reset itself, and my 401k, which I do have a 401k, gets wiped out, it's not the end of the world, because I have assets in my private keys written down, safe, stored in a safe location, to when everything goes back up online, then I don't have to worry about government airdrops to try to reimburse my zeroed out accounts. All I have to do is just plug in my 12, 15, 24 word key seed phrase, and voila, there's my funds right there, ready to go. And they hate that. The people at the top hate that, who want to be in control of this. And that is the beauty of crypto and Bitcoin, especially. And so that's what the beauty, and that's the importance of decentralization. And I was watching this movie yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and it is a really good movie. And it's called Free City, and it's with that actor. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, and this it's about this guy in a video game, and a NPC, non-playable character. And if you've ever played a shoot 'em up game, or if you've ever even played Super Mario Brothers, like the mushrooms, the walking around along that you if you touch, unless you jump straight on them and hop on them and smush them, those are NPCs, non-playable characters. They are programmed to do one specific thing in that role in that game, and you are supposed to kill them. And there's this NPC, the blue shirt guy, which is the main protagonist of the movie, and he suddenly comes to life, and he suddenly starts to have free will and make his own choices, and he's no longer this NPC, and he puts on these sunglasses that all the regular players, the people in the real world, come in to play the game, and he sees the world as it is, as a programmed video game. And it reminds me so much of who we are in life. Are you an NPC? Are you a non-playable character? Are you just run by the program and following the propaganda and what we're supposed to believe in and what we're supposed to stand up for and all that stuff? Or are you an active player? Do you have the sunglasses on? Do you see the mechanics and things going on in society? And blue shirt guy went around and he wanted to gain enough experience points, but he didn't want to sit there and kill people to do that. He did it by doing good, by taking away people's weapons, and people can interpret that for what you will, but that's how he gained his experience points. He stopped the violence. He took the active characters' guns away from them, and and got points for those, and he built up his experience points to where he could help out the other main character who was trying to find the original code to the game because it got stolen, because she was an original game designer. And then he ends up helping her find the original code, and then the main guy who owned the game company in the real world gets pissed, and he's going with an axe trying to destroy all the servers, destroying that world, because he wanted to make a profit, and he couldn't make a profit if all the NPC characters came alive and started to think for themselves, right? You can see where I'm going with this? And then he was destroying the servers, he was destroying the world, and he could do this because all the servers were located at one place in a big server farm owned by one company, and had this world not been in a centralized server setup, that would never have happened. That would never have happened in a play-to-earn game, or a game built on Ethereum, or a game built on some other, gaming blockchain that is distributed all over the world, and nodes that are owned by all types of different people, truly decentralized. That would never have happened in a truly decentralized blockchain game economy. You could never have one angry CEO or one angry person go in there and destroy one server farm, and voila, that's it. And so this NPC character in the game developed AI. He was AI, and he came to life and started to make some choices. And the protagonists of the game were like, we can't destroy this AI. It's one of the best things that's ever happened in humanity. We've created life. And so there's my rant there. That would have never happened on blockchain technology. So they ended up finding the original code, and the NPC characters escaped to that original code and helped their AI blossom. And they never explicitly said it, but it seems like it's a decentralized technology world. Free Life is what that game was called. And anyway, so that was pretty interesting show, movie. I would recommend all crypto heads to watch that movie. And anybody into gaming, and it's just, it's one of the first original movies that I have seen in a long time. Like, my wife, she gets all irritated at me because I'm curmudgeon-y sometimes about movies lately. Everybody's doing sequels, or they're recasting characters and classic movies just to be politically correct. Like. And the movie may be pretty good, but it's just like the propaganda is so obvious. It's just like, guys, can we just make an original movie for once? And so this was actually, it was pleasing. It was refreshing to see an original movie. Anyway, so let me go over here to CoinGecko. All right, let me make sure this mic is okay. So the mic is still working. Okay, so because I've been flipped over to different screens and the mic doesn't work anymore. Okay, so let's look at CoinGecko. Bitcoin's at $47,122, which is really good, man. And so I think, and I was telling my mom to get off of PayPal yesterday. Well, shoot, she'd be doing even better if she got off PayPal today and cashed out. And then once we get a retrace, which we will at some point, then buy back in on a centralized exchange, and then as soon as possible move those funds off of like crypto.com and put them into her decentralized wallet that I set her up with. And so that's what I'm advising myself to do. It's not financial advice, but I mean, I try to help out my mom, and my dad, and just like just take stuff off of centralized exchanges. And that's how I got on that whole, free guy, or can't remember the name of that movie, but that's how I got on that rant. Okay, so Ethereum's at $3,340.63. Binance is at $433.89. XRP is at 86 cents. Cardano $1.19, up 35.3%. Solana $110.11. I mean, the crypto market's going bazonkers right now. Terra up 4.2%. Polkadot up 10% in the past 24 hours. 23.8% in the past 7 days. Avalanche up 7.5%. The Doge even is up 25.5%. Man, everything. Yeah, crypto.com's up 21.5%. I'm glad that I bought a big healthy chunk of crypto.com the other day. To add to my stack, because I stake in their DeFi wallet. Yes, I hold the keys to that wallet. I don't know. There's just a lot of news going on. Joe Biden is apparently going to airdrop everybody making less than $300,000, $500 every 2 weeks. I mean, there's just so much. Like, why? Yes, that's great. Sure, I'll take that money, but I'll dump some of it in crypto because, like, the dollar's just going to be inflated to hell, man, and it's not going to be good anymore, if they keep doing this type of stuff. And so crypto is looking better and better. Polygon up 17.3% to $1.72. And let's see, down here, Cosmos up 9.4%. Chainlink, $17.15, up 17.8%. Let's see what else we got here. Algorand up 29.6%. Axie Infinity, another Metaverse token, up 38.4%. Let's see. ICP, the ICP Clown Coin, up to 33.1%. I've been hearing more and more people talk about it lately, saying that is the true decentralized internet. I don't know about that, but if you know anything about ICP, let me know why I should like it, because I just got this bad feeling about it, man. Let's see. Filecoin up 39.8%. Decentraland up 15.5%. Theta Network up 31.4%. This is over the past 7 days is what I'm reading. At 379. So, man, things are doing good, man. Even EOS up 33.9% to $2.96. That's an OG one right there, proof of stake. And Tezos as well, another OG proof of stake. Actually, EOS isn't proof of stake, I don't think. All right, okay. Anyway, so let's roll over here real quick. A couple times ago, I talked about some Discord scams. I'm continuing to get more Discord scams. I want to just show you real quick another example of what that looks like. Let's go to the top here. So I showed you the HOP protocol scam. Well, HOP protocol scammers are being relentless. I keep getting more and more. I got a Freaks and Guilds scam DM the other day. But if any of these servers DMs you, it's a scam, man. So here's some guy here too, and I told you about like these NFT people in quotes trying to be all super homey with you. Hey man, just a quick thing. Like, do I know this guy? We're a mutual server, Freaks and Guilds server. I want to spread the word about this new NFT project called Gambling Gnomes. Okay, Gambling Gnomes. Like, it's like they think of everything. Seriously, I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna buy a gambling gnome, dude. It's founded by an actual online casino owner, and through his project, you can actually own a part of real-world online casino and earn passive income through that. They're also doing a giveaway of 10 whitelist spots and $10,000 in cash right now. So yeah, I would appreciate it if you could check it out. No, dude. Report spam. That's what I'm going to do right there. That's all you got to do. Just report spam and submit. So if anybody is just like trying to tell you about their amazing NFT drop and whitelisting you on Discord, just block that fool, man. If you don't know them, even if they're from a mutual server, because they're probably scamming you. And they're not probably, like 99.9% chance they're scamming you. Yeah. So there's that. Let's take a quick look at this hop protocol one again. I showed you guys that last time. But here's another one. One message. Okay, so now Discord caught on to it from Likely Scammer. So we want to thank our community from the bottom of our hearts to getting to where it is today. We're thrilled to show everyone what will come in the days ahead. Since our inception in 2021, we've seen incredible development in the DeFi space, unprecedented hours dedicated to development and implementation. When token, see, here they are. They're playing on that token drop, and a lot of people are expecting tokens to drop on Hop Protocol. And that's the thing about Discord scammers, is they're a little more sneaky and more obvious than the Telegram, the Facebook scammers. I actually got a DM from somebody in a Facebook group too the other day, and hold on. Okay, let me just adjust the camera. And I don't really go on Facebook that much, but now is some. Facebook is some Bitcoin investing scam group. I'm like, okay, so Facebook's still like dealing with the Bitcoin scams. Like they're that far behind now. Like of course people on Facebook are a little far behind. So if Facebook is still like your main medium of activity to find things out about, you're probably a little behind. So try to move over to Discord, and I guess even Telegram. So Facebook is just bad news, man. I have one computer that has Facebook open on it. I don't even remember the password anymore. Like it's just open. So if it gets logged out, that's it. That's the end of my Facebook days. But I really just kind of nose around and just scroll through it sometimes at work. Really, that's all the people that are on there are just like old high school friends and stuff like that I haven't talked. Maybe I've just like liked a comment or vice versa in the past like 25 years. So, hey man, all right, good to see you still going to the same pub in Kingwood. All right, right on, brah. So anyway, okay, so it's 6:19. I gotta go. I'm at 23 minutes. I still wanted to talk about some DAOs that are not on Ethereum, and I still haven't gotten around to that. It's just so much stuff going on, And in Twitter, like last night, you had Will Smith get up and they say punch. The guy open hand slapped him. He slapped Chris Rock, who made a joke about Will Smith's wife on G.I. Jane or something like that. I don't know. It's just so dumb, but my Twitter feed is completely full of it, and I hate to add to that perpetuation of just like, Hollywood, WWF, WWE. I'm old, so I say WWF, but it's just wrestling. It's just like this canned conflict, or even if it was real, it's like, okay, so Will Smith can get away with walking up there and assaulting somebody on a stage, but I can't. Imagine if I did that. If I walked up there, dude, or if I just walked up to my boss at work, or, to a coworker at work who pissed me off and said I didn't like his jokes anymore. It was just irritating, getting under my skin. So I just freaking punched the hell out of him. I'd be in jail. Where's that privilege, man? So anyway, I'm just saying, I'm just like, Will Smith getting up there and in the middle of an Oscars presentation and basically assaulting somebody over a joke. I'm not saying that what Chris Rock's joke is, I don't even know what the context was or whatever, but I don't know. It's just all Hollywood shenanigans, and I try not to pay too much attention to it. And I didn't really want to give any airtime to it, but it seems like all I'm seeing on my Twitter space here. I like crypto Twitter. Oh, another thing too is I started another podcast. So onto some good news. So it's called the Wood Skateboard Podcast, and here it is. So it's on Podbean, and I just put it on Spotify. And so it's basically me and some friends. A friend of mine, Pat Moorhead here, him and Brian McKelsick, they started a skateboard company called Foundry Skateboards is Pat's branch of it, and Hellsick Skateboards is Brian McKelsick's branch of it. And they both designed their own boards, and they're good boards too. And they've got their website. Let's see here. Let me pull it up. FoundrySkateboards.com. We're all older, and we all skated together as kids. And what we always talked about as kids. We're gonna do a skateboard company and stuff like that. Yeah. And now in our 40s, a couple years ago, we all regrouped around skateboarding. We all get together. We have a little text circle, and we text like pretty much daily to each other. There it is. Here's the website. And, so now they're finally, Pat sold an old hot rod of his, and he bought a bunch of skateboards, and he bought the domain to this website. And, this is it. And so now he's selling skateboards. I was like, it'd be cool, since I do podcasting, to start a podcast for you guys. And, put it up on the website. I haven't put it up on the website yet. I just got it up on Spotify and everything yesterday. But there we are, and there's yours truly right there. And, sitting there just skating, all a bunch of guys in our 40s, living the dream, bro, and, so basically this podcast is just us talking about just being ratty little ditch and curb skaters back in the day, and just things we skate, why we skate, where we skated, how long we've been skating, what we like about skateboarding. So if you like that type of thing, man, this podcast is for you. All right. Well, that being said, I think the cat's trying to get in here, and everybody. All right, it's 6:23. I got to get my ass to work. I will talk to you guys. If not tomorrow, then Wednesday. All right. I'll talk to you later. Let me get over here to this screen, and oh lordy. Okay. Let me get to the proper outro. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you for making it to the end of this program. If you actually like this content, give a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more, just hit the subscribe button. I'm available on YouTube, Odyssey, and BitChute, and on all the major podcasting platforms in audio version. Spotify specifically. If you would like to follow and leave a review, that would help a lot. I am also available on Twitter at EurekaJohn1. That's EUREKA John, JOHN, and the number 1. My DMs are always open. Feel free to shoot me a message. Thanks again.